So this dream is giving me heavy energy of that Ariana Grande song, Thank You Next, specifically the part where she goes, I'm so grateful for my ex, right? Okay, so I'm getting ready to share a clip of a content creator. I think her main social media is Instagram, I believe, but I don't have Instagram. The only social media accounts I have are my YouTube, and I have a Facebook account that I rarely use. I've been using it more because I have my high school reunion coming up this year, and I've just been talking to old friends and old classmates, trying to decide if I'm going to go. I haven't decided yet, but I'll decide on that when the time comes. But anyways, this content creator, I've seen her videos pop up on Facebook from time to time, and this dream reminded me specifically of this video. So I had to go back. When I had this dream, I had to go back and do like some scrolling to find this video. Luckily, she did this video not too long ago, so I didn't have to scroll for too long, because if I would have had to gone through too many videos, I probably just would have been like, forget it, and I would have just tried to reiterate it myself, right? But I'm glad that I could actually find the video so that I could post her original content of her speaking, right? Because this is her content. But this goes perfectly with this dream that I had, right? So let me post the clip, and then I'm going to come back and tell you all about my dream.
It is said you losing weight and you gaining weight after a breakup are two different things. Let me explain. So you losing weight after a breakup is like a sign that your body is trying to rid you from something that should have not have been there in the first place. If you are losing weight, you had a lot of dead weight in your life that should have never been there in the first place. And your body is literally trying to purge itself. And what's the best way to do that? Not eat. But if you gain weight after a breakup, it's kind of like your body or your spirit trying to fill a void that you now have because something or someone isn't there. And really all of this is your subconscious mind doing this for the most part, y'all. But if you're gaining weight after a breakup, it maybe wasn't necessarily the other person's fault sometimes. But if that's not the case, that's really your subconscious mind trying to feed onto something that's no longer there anymore. So they have to feed elsewhere. Just ask yourself and be real with yourself, because when somebody break up, it's not always the other person's fault. It was both of y'all. But I find that so interesting, the difference between losing weight after a relationship and gaining weight after the breakup. What y'all think?
So this dream, unfortunately, is about weight, right? It is about a divine feminine's weight. And, you know, before I even get started on this dream and on this topic in general, I want to say, like, in the words of Maya Angelou, if someone shows you who they are, believe them, right? If this person, I don't care if in the dream it was a woman that's weight was being complained about by a man, but we all know that these are energies, not gender. So I don't care if you're male or female. If you are dealing with someone who is putting you in a love triangle, or if you are in a love triangle and the person makes their decisions, or one of their reasons for not choosing you is because of something like weight, something so superficial. And I don't know why, like, I'm saying weight, but like as I'm saying weight, for some reason I keep hearing teeth. Like, I don't know if you're a divine masculine and you have like crooked teeth, and if a woman says, oh well, I really like you, you have a great personality, but like your teeth, like I keep hearing teeth, right? But it really doesn't matter. This dream, okay, first of all, I want to say this. If you are someone that is in this love triangle, and for some, I'm getting the love triangle is this person is trying to decide between you and another woman, and another one, a love triangle may be you trying to decide between a past person and a new love energy that's coming in, right? Or that's already here, because this is a love triangle situation. This is two individuals. So it's either someone choosing between you and someone else, or you deciding between a new person and someone else, and that past person having an issue with weight, right? Or having an issue with your weight specifically, right? But in this dream, there is this past person, right? And the thing that makes it so irritating is that you all are not even in a relationship, right? You guys are talking, you're just kind of in that phase, because that person is trying to decide between you and someone else, and they like you both. You both have amazing personalities. You both are beautiful women, right? Because in the dream, it was a man deciding between two females. You both are beautiful women. So this person literally makes their decision. They boil it all down and they're like, oh, I just can't decide. I can't decide. So I'm going to decide based on physical appearance, right? And this person, first of all, stop giving people too much information, okay? Because what really makes it irritating is that this is someone that's like at a distance from you. This is someone that's at a distance from you. This is not someone that you see on a regular basis, because in the dream, this person pops up at your job. They show up at your job as a means to surprise you, but like the way that they do it, it didn't really seem like a genuine surprise. It didn't really seem like oh, I'm here to surprise you, to take you out, to do this and that. It really seemed more so like this person was popping up just to check on you, just to see like if you have anything else going on, like what your day-to-day activities are like, what's really going on in your life, like almost just like this person has insecurities and they're popping up on you just to make sure that you're not entertaining other options, even though they are, right? So I didn't like that energy to begin with. But this person pops up at your job. This is someone that lives at a distance from you. This is someone that you have not seen in a while. And they see you, and the first thing that like they notice is that you've gained weight. This is definitely someone that you've dated in the past that you guys have not interacted for years. This is not like a couple of months or weeks. This is something where you guys have not interacted for years, and maybe over time, as we've all gotten older, you've put on some weight. So this person immediately sees you, sees that you've put on weight, and immediately they are turned off. They have, it was like instantaneous. Like it was almost like disappointment. Like the moment they laid eyes on you and saw that you had put on a few pounds, instantly they were disappointed. They were disappointed. They were almost like disgusted, right? So this person, like you see them, you guys talk for a while, just like small chat, like, hey, like the divine feminine in the dream was like irritated because she was like, what are you doing here? Like, first of all, how did you even find out that I work here? How did you know that I was going to be getting off at this time? Like this person has been doing their research. I'll tell you that. Like, I don't know if you are dating someone who, this person does their research. Like you will know if this message is for you, because you know if anyone that you've dated in the past is like this. This person most definitely does their research, and probably they ask you questions here and there, and they pay specific detail, or they pay a lot of attention to like small details, and they put two and two together. They put clues together. This is someone who is not above just randomly popping up, which that alone is like a big no, right? It's a no. But this person is not above popping up. So this person, the divine feminine in the dream is like, hey, what are you doing here? Like, why are you here? You didn't tell me you were coming. And this person just, instantly kind of just deflects and is like, oh, I was just coming to see you, but never mind. Don't worry about it. And they try to behave or act as though they're leaving and they're not interested because divine feminine is angry, but they've just randomly popped up at her job of all places. But really what it is that once this person saw you, they were no longer interested because they were no longer attracted to you. This was a beautiful divine feminine, but this person is very shallow, very, very, very superficial. And you know what? Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Because the person that this one chooses, like the other option that this person chooses, is going to leave them high and dry. This person, like, as all of this plays out, that person is going to leave them high and dry. And then once you step out, because this, and it's like, it's one of those things where, that's why I posted that clip that I wanted to share of the video that she did about after a breakup, when you lose weight versus gaining weight. And I thought that was an interesting concept, because I've always found it very interesting how people respond differently to situations, right? Like how some women, and like we've all been through this ourselves, right? Well, maybe not everyone, but I'll say like the majority of us have been through this. But I find it interesting how some women after breakups will lose weight and some women after breakups will gain weight. And I knew that, like, aside from some people when they're upset, they don't eat. Some people when they're upset, they do eat. But I've always felt like there was like a deeper spiritual meaning to that, right? I always felt that there was a deeper significance to it, right? So her concept of losing weight versus gaining weight after a breakup, I found it very interesting, right? But nonetheless, in this dream, this person, this individual chooses the other option because they are no longer physically attracted to you simply because of the weight, right? So in this dream, this divine feminine ends up deciding to lose some weight, right? And it is one of those things, I'm going to say unfortunately, but it is one of those things where when this divine feminine makes that decision, she makes that decision because she wants to get this person back, right? Like she is disappointed that this person did not choose her because of something as superficial as weight, right? So her goal in losing weight is to get this person back. But in doing so, and sometimes the journey gets us to the right destination, right? But she ends up starting to work out, and she actually ends up working out with some coworkers, right? And in the dream, this divine feminine had recently started like this new job. She had these two coworkers, and she started working out with these two coworkers. They were encouraging her to work out. They even worked out with her. They actually formed a nice little group, like the three of them, right? It was two coworkers, a man and a woman, and this divine feminine, right? And something specifically, I don't know why 1,000. I have no idea why 1,000, because that's not even humanly possible, right? But have you guys ever heard of those? I know HotWorks is one. I don't know if they're the only one, but I know HotWorks is like a big one of those gym, one of those franchises where it's like a sauna. It's a hot workout, right? So you go and they have a bunch of different sauna rooms. One where it's just an empty room and you can get floor mats. You can go in there, do push-ups, sit-ups, crunches, whatever, bicycle kicks. I don't know, whatever you want to do. They have one sauna room that has like ellipticals, one sauna room that has treadmills, one sauna room that has bicycles, one sauna room that has like the rowers. It's just like a bunch of different exercise equipment in the sauna rooms, and you can do a hot workout so that you sweat more, right? And there was something about, in this dream, needing to do hot workouts, right? Like if you're someone and you're like, oh, I want to burn more calories, or maybe you're trying to lose a significant amount of weight in a short amount of time. You're trying to figure out the best way to do that. Hot works, right? Like hot workouts, right? But they're in the dream. The female coworker is like, hey, let's do hot push-ups. So she cranks up the temperature to 1,000. Like specifically in the dream, the temperature got cranked up to 1,000. I don't know why that number may be significant, because we all know that it's not humanly possible for the body to withstand 1,000 degrees. Like, I don't know why this coworker is trying to cook everybody, but she cranks the temperature up to 1,000, and I could feel the heat rise. Can you all feel temperature in dreams? Because I came across this short. Actually, I want to share this one too. This has nothing to do with this dream. This is like a little side note. But this one short that I came across on YouTube, where this reader was saying different sensations that you can feel in dreams, kind of shows. I forgot what she said it means if you can feel temperature, but I know she said if you can fly in a dream, your higher self is a deity. Your soul, your higher self is a deity. You are reincarnated deity. Excuse me. Good Lord, I can't speak. I need to get back to sleep anyways. But long story short, because now I'm tired, my brain is like, I can't think straight, right? Anyways, there are like 5 different sensations that she mentions. Like if you can fly, if you can see color, if you can taste, or like if you can eat, if you can taste, if you can feel temperature, if you can feel things, like all of them mean something different about who your soul or who your higher self is. So I want to share that too. But anyways, back to the dream, right? I was just mentioning that because I remember specifically when she cranked up the heat, being able to feel the increase in the temperature. And I've had other dreams too, where I've like seen things, and like I've had dreams where I've seen things that were on fire and I can feel the heat from the fire, right? But anyways, back to the dream, back to the task at hand. Y'all, I will be all over the place if I don't try to keep myself focused. But anyways, she cranks up the heat. And for someone, the number 1,000 has some sort of significance. So does the number 35. So she cranks up the heat, and everyone starts doing push-ups to see like how many push-ups that you can do. And Divine Feminine ends up doing 35 push-ups. So something about the number 35 is significant. Maybe someone needs to wake up every morning and do 35 push-ups. I don't really know, right? But anyways, so this person, and then like this also, it was so cute because this is the Divine Feminine who has like an old outfit, right? And an old workout outfit. I don't know if this is someone like, because y'all know how y'all have, everyone's different. Like, do you definitely do what makes you happy. You have some people who will go to the gym and sweats in an old ratty t-shirt and will get their workout in and do what they need to do. And you have some people who literally like to buy the little cutesy outfits with the matching pants and top. Whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat, right? This Divine Feminine had this old workout outfit that no longer fit, but like her goal was to get back into that outfit. Her goal was to get back into the shape that she was in when she was wearing her old cutesy workout outfits, right? So she had this old outfit, and her goal was to get back into it, right? To get back to that size to where she could wear those outfits again to go work out, right? So do you, Divine Feminine, right? Do you, Divine Feminine? So in the dream, she's working out with her coworkers, and she gets to the point where she can like squeeze into the outfit. Now it's too tight. It's still too small. She recognizes that, but she tries it on. She's trying it on, and she finally gets to the point where she can squeeze into it. So basically meaning like she's close to her goals. So nonetheless, this Divine Feminine, and working out and continuing to work on herself, ends up meeting someone new. So that's where the Ariana Grande thank you next energy comes in. I'm so grateful for my ex. This Divine Feminine was putting in so much work, and even though she was doing it to attract her ex, the work that she's doing for herself, right? So the motivation from the ex, trying to lose weight for the ex, is what sparked her to get back on her game, to start focusing more on self, focusing more on her self-care, focusing more on taking care of herself. And in doing so, she meets someone new. So thank you next. I'm so grateful for my ex. So she ends up meeting this new person, and this is your emperor. And the thing that I love the most is that the new person that she meets while she's still a work in progress. She meets while she's still working on getting to her goal. He doesn't meet her as a finished product. He meets her as a work in progress, and still is interested and still sees her for her. He sees more than just an attractive woman. He sees a woman that is smart, that is hardworking, that is dedicated, that is consistent. And these are what attracts him to her, right? So it's more than just, yes, he's physically attracted to her. Yes. But it's more than just physical attraction for this man. And that is like the beauty of all of this, right? Please get you someone who knows what's important, because beauty, look, we're all going to get older. Time marches on. It doesn't go backwards. It marches on. As people get older, people are going to gain weight. People are going to change. Features are going to change. People are not going to, now, don't get me wrong. I know there are plenty of people in their 40s and 50s that look good, right? That look good, right? There are women in their 60s that look good. Have you guys seen Vivica Fox, right? Women look good, but you're still getting older and things are still going to change. So please get you someone who is not so superficial, someone who they pay attention to what counts, right? When they're looking for a partner, they're looking for qualities, right? They're not looking for just aesthetics. Like, yes, aesthetics are nice, but it should be the icing on the cake. It shouldn't be the foundation. This person is looking for specific qualities that are going to flourish into a long-standing relationship, right? So please get you an emperor who knows what's important. And unfortunately, because we all know how the story goes, like I said, I made mention of this earlier, and this is where it comes back into play. Because, of course, once you get this new person and once you start, paying more attention to this person and you and this person are getting to know each other, you guys are dating and leading to more, then, of course, the option that your ex chose, that doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. That person leaves your ex high and dry, right? They leave them high and dry. And now that you are looking good, now that you put in the work, of course, this person tries to come back. Don't you do it. Don't you y'all know, like when you're telling like a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old to stop doing something and you kind of just want to like pop their hand, don't you do it. I'm telling you, don't you do it. And it doesn't matter how many times you say it, someone out there is going to do it. Someone out there is going to do it. And it's no judgment, because some people just have to learn the hard way, right? Some people just have to learn the hard way, but it's all good, right? It's all good, because for the ones of you that have learned your lesson, for the ones of you that are tired of going through that cycle, for the ones of you that are ready to get out of that karmic loop, this new love, this emperor, this empress for my divine masculines is going to give you that love that you've always been looking for. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's the message for today. It's been a minute since I put out so many back-to-back videos, but it's good to be able to actually have the time to get these out and to do this, because a lot of times I'll have dreams, I'll write them down, and it'll be days before I can actually find the time to sit down and make a video. And because I dream every night, like I dream so often, I end up normally just choosing one and putting that one out. But the thing that I find so funny is that it's always the dreams that I feel like people aren't going to resonate with, the ones where I'm like, well, I'll skip that one, and then maybe I go back and do it later. It tends to be the ones that I feel aren't significant are the ones that people resonate with more. So I need to get back in the habit of being more consistent with my videos, but I have to work just like everybody else, so it's okay. Eventually my schedule will be freed up enough to where I'll be able to be more consistent. But until then, as always, if you made it this far, thank you for listening. Bye.